What's going on, Pamper Gang? This is the boy with the Pampers and the Toys, Al, recording from lovely, historical, beautiful, amazing, and sophisticated paradise. Oh, about Taco Bell. I added some words out there. All right. So, please make sure you like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, the boy with the Pampers and the Toys. Please make sure you like, share, subscribe to your family, your friends, and all the enemies. I don't care if they're Lycans, if they're Kingdom's Landing. I'm thinking about what's that show I used to watch? It was a show on HBO. Oh my god, Jon Snow and Daenerys. I can't even think of the name. I remember the name. It's pitiful. Oh well, it'll come to my mind. Oh, never mind. It did. Game of Thrones. I have a Daenerys Targaryen action figures on the wall, still in the pack. Okay. It's how I remember. Okay, so today is going to be a lovely Mario Brothers day, and I'm excited. Mario, it's just one of them things where you grew up on Mario Brothers. Mario Brothers, who hasn't grown up on him? He was Nintendo. He's the face of Nintendo. All the Nintendos. I don't care if they even have a microwave box Nintendo. He is the face of the brand. And today's gonna be a great day. So it's gonna be a lengthy video. I do apologize. I'm gonna get through it quickly as possible. So here's Mario. Mario. Oh, Mario. Oh, who remember that? Me. Okay, so there's Mario. Next, we're gonna have his Bonnie, his Clyde, and the infamous first lady of Nintendo. I think either her or Soup Samus is the first lady of Nintendo. But Miss Peach here, aka her name, really to me is Princess Toadstool. They don't really know why they changed her name, but we're gonna get into that. And so, next but not least, we're gonna be talking about the brother at arms, Mr. Luigi. Luigi. I think he's younger than Mario too. I'm not for sure. Okay. Next, our right hand man, one of the infamous Toad. Toad, I feel like he was a little underrated in his time, but I think we'll get into some things. I'll keep on blabbing. Last but not least, America's favorite bad boy, Mr. Oh Lord, if I can lift him, he's a little heavy. Mr. Bowser. And I have some details to share about Bowser growing up and what I thought his name was growing up. Y'all gonna laugh. But I really thought his name was that. Maybe because I couldn't read as a child. Hooked on Phonics still didn't work for me. Okay, so first and foremost, we're going to be talking. Let's talk about the history of Mario before we get into these action figures. So Mario he was a plumber. I know there was like, I didn't get to watch the new movie, but I've heard some stuff from some reliable sources who I trust their opinions on, and I had to really process and think in my scripted mind about what I thought about the movie. And so, one of my associates was telling me that, Al, you'll love the movie. You'll love it. They have some, down Debbie moments a little bit, but he said you will love the movie. And I'm a Mario fan. I'm a diehard Mario fan. I should be wearing a Mario Brothers shirt in this video, but I wore so many in my past videos, I don't want to wear them 4 shirts out that I got of Mario. But with that being said, Mario and Luigi were both brothers. They were plumbers, and they went in, Lord, a toilet. Was it a toilet? And they came a tunnel. They went into the world, Toad World. I don't know if it was Toad World. I can't remember. But Mario was well known for all his video games saving Princess Toadstool. From what I remember, her name was Toadstool. So they changed it to Peach. I think maybe it was some copy. I'm assuming, allegedly, maybe there was some copyright infringement with that name. Maybe somebody else already used it, Toadstool. I miss Princess Toadstool, the name. Anyways, so there's been Mario has sold millions and millions and millions. I'm gonna say a billion at least of video games, accessories, toys, everything you can name. Like Mario's to me like almost neck and neck with Mickey Mouse. I mean, if you think I'm wrong, then that's fine. I don't, it is what it is. But I do have the 1993 version of Mario movie. I did not really. I ain't gonna say I didn't care for it. It's a childhood memory of mine. The movie could have been better, but see, 1993, there was a lot of things going on in movies at that time. So, with that being said, maybe like I would think maybe they thought they were doing something back in 1993. That was like when I think I was in fourth grade or fifth grade when that movie came out. So I didn't like who they had to play as the princess, but I digress. You know, it's an older movie. It's my part of my childhood. I like the movies. I didn't care for the movie, but I will watch it again because it's a part of my childhood. If y'all know what I mean, it's like a difference. So Mario, like I said, he's still going strong. I think that he really burst. He bursted, hit it in a nutshell when Nintendo 64 came out with that 3D world, and that was all of that. But I do like Mario 2. Mario 2 was one of my favorites because it kind of reminds me of Streets of Rage. They got 4 fighters, you know. So, but other than that, let me quit lollygagging. So, okay, this Mario figure right here, as you know, he comes with a plunger. And you know what's so crazy? He never like had a plunger weapon in the game. He always had like fireballs. The over time period, Mario had different kind of powers, and when I used to play it used to make me think I was an X-Man. Like, oh, I'm the king of the world, just shooting his fireballs out and all of that. Who didn't? So with this Mario Brothers movie figure, and I am going to go see the movie. I'm going to definitely go see it. I was going to see it for free, but I paid for it, you know. And I believe, truthfully, this is like a remake of the 1993 movie. Because I know Nintendo didn't come out with no more Mario movies after that. Like, they did get slaughtered back in the day for making that movie. Let's just say it was a horrible movie, but it's a part of my childhood, and I watch it again. Okay, I love the boxing that Jax, you know, definitely did with this. And Jax used to make, you know, wrestling figures, which were horrible. But they found their niche. Stick with Nintendo. Okay. So with Brother Mario. I said Brother Mario. And you know he loved pasta. And I think lasagna and pizza. I don't want to say that word pizza, but I said it. So, you know, but other than that, he liked lasagna and all of that stuff. So he has realistic eyes, and yeah, he really does have realistic eyes. Let me pay attention to that. So I need to start showing my barcode too. I'll be forgetting on all my videos. I done uploaded like 400 videos since I've been on here since August the 10th of last year, and I'll be forgetting to upload my barcode. Shame on me. So let me show Mario. Mario does have a little realistic eyes. Well, I'm gonna say they're realistic, but they're more. How can I say? You would think they follow you a little bit. So let me see this articulation. Now they got the color, they got the costume on point. I don't think you could take off Mario's hat. And you know the guy who played as Mario on the actual show that used to come on when I was a little boy, he passed away maybe some years ago, and I was sad to hear about that because I used to love that show. Where him and Luigi, the guy dressed up as Mario and Luigi, and they used to it's like almost like a clubhouse. They was, you know, going on adventures, and then that's when the Mario cartoon was on. And I don't know if I do. I gotta check my DVDs, and look, don't nobody watch DVDs but my old self. But I don't care. I love DVDs. I love Blu-rays, and it's my possession. I don't want to click on some app sometimes to, you know, watch a movie. If I have it in my possession, I can put it right in my DVD player. But yeah, back in that time, Mario, you know, used to go on adventures, and that's when the cartoon come on with him and Luigi. Be like, we gotta go and save the world. Oh god, that was just childhood memories. It brings a tear to my eye. It really does. So, let's get back to this. And then John Leguizamo played as his brother in the 1993 movie, which was horrible. Luigi supposed to have a beard. Why y'all got this suave guy playing as Luigi? Not saying Luigi should have been suave, but it just make sense. So back to the figure, oh my god, this articulation is so wonderful. Like I said again, I'm not really a fan of the pins and all of that, the ball joints. But when I tell you this articulation is the best in the business, see, he can hold his little plunger in his hand and just Eileen and Yoda, y'all okay back there? Okay, that's all right. Thank you. And olive oil, you know, girl, olive oil. Ooh, look, I dropped my reel trying to tend to olive oil's needs. Olive oil, you okay? I'm okay. Just things ain't going left. They go left. Okay, we know, girl, but sit still. It's okay. We care for you too. So back to the actual let me just say the product. Oh my God, this is amazing. Like this is I love it. Look at that. Come on now, Mario. Come on now. But I don't know what that guy's name who played as Mario on the TV show. But rest in peace to him. I can't remember his name. It's on the tip of my tongue. I think I talked about it in an earlier video when I talked about some other Mario figures. So, like I said, I did a video earlier this year talking about certain Mario figures. And y'all can check them out. I'm not going to go pull behind me on the shelf and get them. But I love that they just basically, they stay true to the actual character. Like Mario's kind of like Bart Simpson. I put him in mind of Mickey Mouse and Bart Simpson because they may have evolved in the physical form over the years, meaning like they smoothed out the looks and everything, but they always kept the tradition with the clothes. So as you can see, he got his M abbreviated on his hat. That's very famous. His overalls. I'm very pleased with this figure. I love this figure. This figure's all that, like I said, with his hand. Now, I do want to get a version of him in the little fireball form, colors, the white overalls and all of that. But it's okay. This figure is very well detailed and it stays true. Now, when they said the realistic eyes, meaning they're shiny, as you can see, the eyes do stand out. I do like that. And Mario, you know what's crazy? I never knew he didn't have no line for a mouth. But he had that beard right here. But that's okay. That's okay. I give this figure a 10 out of 10. It's just amazing. This figure this size has great articulation. And you can pose this figure as well, too. Oh, look at that. We are the champions. Yeah. So I give this figure a 10 out of 10. I would say get it. I don't remember how much I paid for it I bought it at Walmart. I think it was probably $20 maybe, because I know King Boris, oops, I revealed a secret. King Bowser, I know his figure was about $40, about 30, I think it was like $29.99, something like that. But I would highly recommend this figure. If you are a Mario fan, a Nintendo fan, buy it. Keep it in your collection. So we're going to move on. Next, we're going to be talking about our girl here, our Bonnie, our infamous First Lady of Nintendo, Princess Peach. I want to call her Toadstool so bad, but anyways. So, she has realistic eyes, too. Peach plays a big role in this movie as well, too. She's like I know Chris Pratt plays as Mario's voice. And I think Anna Joy, she's one of my favorite actresses. She played in that movie where she was an assassin. Oh, the girl was a good actress. Watch her movies. But Anna Joy played as the voice of Peach. So, Peach does come with her infamous umbrella, because Super Smash Brothers, you know, Mario had a plunger as a weapon of choice. Super Smash Brothers was a good game. It's really a good game. I need to get back to the spirit of playing games. And, you know, Peach has her umbrella right here as well, too. So let's get this girl open and see what we're talking about. Show us what you're working with. Alright, so, with that being said, for Peach's name when she first came out was Princess Toadstool. I had Googled. I might have to look at a video. Oops. Okay, here's her umbrella. I might have to actually go on YouTube and find out why her name was changed. I truly believe there was something to do with copyright infringement, probably. Somebody probably read that name and that's why they call her Peach. because they do have other women out besides Peach now, but Peach is the most famous. She's our famous girl. So as you can see, this, I think they did a good job with this action figure. This reminds me, like, under her feet, you remember the McDonald's toys? And I'm not being shady because I'm actually being factual. I'm actually giving this action figure a compliment. You know, the little Barbie miniatures. It's what it kind of reminds me of. But really, clearly, I'm not disappointed with this figure, but you got to be really careful, Peach, because if you drop her, she can crack all right here. Like that little line right here can just pop open. So what I think they should have done, because now I'm about to show the figure that I looked at earlier, that I talked about earlier in my other Mario video, little miniatures, Nintendo figure video. Now, the figure is not bad, but they could have did this. Like, under her dress, they could have had her legs and had that around as that type of fabric, you know, not fabric, but material. Because if you drop her, she's going to crack in half like a real Barbie miniature. Let's be honest. But I do like the figure. She comes with an umbrella, her weapon of choice. You know, Peach don't play. She'll pop you upside your head with this. Homegirl don't play. Whoop, whoop. So, this is Peach right here. But, you know, basically, I think she's a beautiful figure. She's a beautiful figure. I just think if you're going to pay $20 for this figure, then they should have been level-headed and known that, okay, we can't just put little bitty feet under her like this is a thing you can put on top of a cake. So I'm going to take points off for that a little bit. I love the facial. The facial visual is real good. Like, her and Mario, don't tell her what they both looking at the same time. The eyes are just big, like, okay, we found the castle. So, the hair mode is very soft. I like that they did that. So, her arms are articulated a little well and deserving, but she's a beautiful figure. She looks like herself in the movie. The spoiler alert, well, I'll wait till I get to Luigi. But definitely, because, you know, Peach was the damsel in distress back in the day, but I think they got Peach to fight back on on the second Mario Brothers. That's when you can play as her as a playable character. So that's really one of the most iconic, like, Super NES Nintendo games of all time, Mario 2. And, you know, it was the Dreamland. And it was fun. I still play it to this day. I think I don't have a... No, I don't have a Nintendo or not, but I need to get a 64 down the road. But definitely with this figure, she looks just like herself, and they stay true to the character form. But I will give her a 9.5 out of a 10 because I don't like that right there. If they would have just did just like this here, I would have gave her a 10. But like, it, you know, you feel like she's one of the hula dolls. Mr. Mamba, strike up the combo and let the feelings fade. But if you drop her, it's over with. Peaches, she's gone, she's gone, she's gone, she's gone. I can't fix her at all. So, Peach, we love you, but you gotta go, girl. Alright, so, moving on, we're gonna talk about Brother Luigi. Now, if you're watching my video, I do apologize if you haven't saw the Mario Brothers movie yet. I haven't saw it either, but people spoil alert me, and I'm about to spoil alert everybody else. But I'm still gonna watch the movie because it's tradition of my childhood. But here's Luigi, Mario's, I think it's his little brother. I think Mario was older. So, like I said, John Leguizamo played as him in the 1993 movie, which was horrible. He's not a horrible actor, but he shouldn't have played as him back in that time. It ain't his fault. He had to make a check back then, you know, that's what it is. So, with that being said, Luigi had his own game, Luigi's Mansion, which was really good. Like, it was a really long game, and I remember having it. I think it was on Nintendo 64 back in the day. So, the plot of the movie, from what's explained to me, is that Mario had to say Luigi. Normally he says Princess Peach, but they said this movie, Luigi is now the man in distress instead of the damsel in distress, Princess Peach. Okay. So as you see the clear, nice little box. I don't think I showed Peaches before I go, but I'll blabber my mouth off so bad I probably... Well, yes, let me show her now. Oops. So, with that being said, Luigi is the able to Mario's Kane, and he's really a great looking character. I mean, they stay tradition to the hat. And I guess it defeats the purpose and the fantasy of... Because I was about to pick a bone about Mario. Like, they should let his hat removed. Let his hat be removed. No, they shouldn't. They should keep it the way it is. Because this is what we know Mario as. Luigi does come with a flashlight. Which I think is so... well, you know what? Okay. It's a struggle to put it in that hand. No, that. Okay. So, that's his weapon of choice. I never really known for Luigi to have a flashlight, but maybe he has one in this movie. But Luigi, I don't know if he ever had I thought he had a plunger myself, but I guess not. So, these figures are very articulated very well. Definitely. I have to go back to Princess Peach a little bit. Now, I noticed on those scenes, I'm still going to talk about Luigi, they could actually have her like the motorcycle body type, and where they could take her head off and put her on a princess dress, the princess body dress, or put her on a motorcycle outfit and still have her hair down, so she could be posable. I think that would have been fair. They could have hit a version where she's posable in her motorcycle outfit. I just want to throw that out there. So, she still gets some points. I'll pick it off. So, back to Luigi. Luigi is the one who needs to be saved in the movie. With this articulation, there's not really much to say because he's just like his brother, Mario. Oh. And we always knew Mario had a bigger head than Luigi, so that's cool. So, I really like it that these size... this is my first time I've ever seen an action figure with this stature being articulated to the bone. Like, Jax did a fine job. Now, I know when he was doing wrestling figures years ago, it was horrible because it was hard to stand them up. But this is not wrestling. So, definitely, I would have, loved for the panless knees. But, everybody beggars can't be choosing like Beggar Vance. So, the head turn and all of that. Now, I'm not trying to be picky, and I won't take points off. I wish they would have had it where their head can move up and down a little bit, but I guess it couldn't. And I love it that they stuck with tradition, his outfit, his colors, and all of that. That's cool. And I never really paid attention, like I said, to the mouth part of Mario and Luigi. They never had like a line of their mouth. So I was looking like, well, where's his mouth at? They never had mouth. The mustache was the illusion effect of Mario them talking. But definitely, he gets a 10 out of 10 from me. I love it. I love it. I love it. So, let's move on. So, let's move on to Brother Toad. Brother Toad. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I knew Toad was a character back in the cartoon days when I was growing up. But I think over time, they made Toad into like multiple different Toads that can go on a journey with you. I know Toad can lead I said Michael, like Michael Jackson. Can lead Mario and Luigi them out through the Mushroom Kingdom, because Princess Peach, or aka Princess Toadstool, what I remember, was their princess. So they all worship the ground she walked on. There's the barcode for that lovely thing. But it's okay. So with Toad, Toad is a real true ally of Mario. And without Toad, they really couldn't make it through the Mushroom Kingdom at all. It's crazy how these little things right here, you can just put water in them and basically, and, you know, like basically make you like a little ice action figure. So what I love about this Toad figure is he's articulated too. This is what Toad normally looks like. So Toad basically, look at his arms. There's his arms on the side, very articulated pretty well. There's his feet lift up, his legs. You know, he really never had no. I never noticed that Toad didn't have no legs because he's a mushroom. And his eyes are realistic, like they say too, shiny, just a little dark, but we get it because he's a mushroom. So Toad was another one of my favorite characters in Mario 2 as well too, and he kind of reminded me of that character named Bonks. Remember Bonks, the barbarian or the caveman? He had a head. It was on, I think it was on Nintendo. No, it was on TurboGrafx. My brother had one when I was growing up. So, you know, but with Toad, he comes with this backpack right here. Looks like he has things that they need on their adventure in the movie. Like I said, I'm really wanting to watch the movie because I am a big Mario fan. He does come with a skillet. Beans don't fry in the kitchen. Beans don't burn on the grill. Took a whole lot of it right here just to get up that hill. Something like that. Not my song, it's a Jefferson's theme song. So, as you can see, like, this is amazing. Like, he's ready for his adventure with Mario and them. I love this figure. I'm really pleased with it. Toad's always happy. You never make Toad mad, upset. But I do remember him having facial expressions like when he's upset. Because I think on numerous occasions he got kidnapped too as well too. But not as much as Princess Peach and Luigi. But I'm really excited about this figure. I'm really excited about all the figures. So definitely, I wish the backpack would come off. That's what I was so disappointed with, but it's all right. It's okay. He looked like he got his little coffee mug, his little lamp, his little place. I don't know, robe, boomerangs. Who knows what they are? And like I said, his legs do set up like that, so he can sit down. Hopefully, I'm gonna lift this down just a tad bit. Okay, so he can sit down a little bit. If you can see him, there he go. He's sitting down like he can be in a chair. Just sitting at the table ready for his plate of food. So definitely I will give I'd rather for them, I'm gonna take off like a few points just because this backpack was in the way. They could have just like snapped the backpack on, like had a little hole back there and just, you know, because Toad didn't always have a backpack in the cartoon or in the games. But I get it's the movie that he has a backpack in. So I'll give this a 9.8 out of 10 just because I feel like this should have been removed. This backpack, you know, by choice if you want to have it or not. So, last but not least, let's talk about the famous bad boy of all time, the famous villain, King Bowser. He's a big guy too. Look at him. So, he's got a fire-breathing effect from what I see on the back of here. I don't know if it's water you can put in him or something. I don't know. But we'll find out. And I got my scissors today. I found them. That they was never in the kitchen. They was always in here cooped up with a lot of junk. So, growing up, I thought his name was Boris. I said King Boris. I got to fight King Boris. So I think, who was that corrected me? I think it was one of my brothers corrected me or somebody. Maybe a friend. But he said his name is not Boris. No, good and well, that says Bowser. B-O-W-S-E-R. And I call him King Boris. Well, I guess when you kid, you do some of the most craziest things. So, play some more King Boris music, didn't I? So, as you know, over time, King Bowser, he's the most famous villain of the Mario series, the main villain, just like Dr. Robotic is to Sonic, and Mr. Burns is to The Simpsons, and Mickey Mouse, I don't know who Mickey Mouse anyway was, who knows, it could have been Goofy. But He had children as well too. Now I know in Mario World, with the Mario 3, you had to fight each one of his little children. Ludwig von Cooper, Wendy Cooper. I mean Wendy. I don't know what the Bowser's names are. I don't know what their last names are, but who cares? So I'm glad I had these scissors because this rope is pretty thick. But with King Bowser, like I said, growing up I called him Boris. Or maybe I was thinking about Bullwinkle Rocky. I don't know. Boris. We try. Boris. Boris. So, now I did hear like some reviews about the movie, and I think some people, if you're not a Mario fan, you probably won't understand the storyline. But you say, I just want to watch the movie because it's a part of my childhood. But if you ain't never really played the games or watched the cartoon growing up, and I haven't even watched the, Lord, I'm all over the place. I haven't even watched the movie, but I can already feel that it's going to be good. But everything ain't always going to be perfect. And that's what people need to realize, because all these people I kept hearing speaking about the movie, they were so blunt. Yeah, it's a bad movie, just like the 1993 film. Okay. That's all I need to know from you, sir. But I want to give it a chance, because I just hope Ooh, Lord, if I hit that microphone one more time, I'm going to go crazy. But definitely, I know, like, back to King Bowser. I can't really remember what his I guess his motive was to take over Mario World. He was an evil person, It does come with instructions for King Bowser how to. Lord. So let me see. Can I pull the barcode out? He was like $30. I think I paid like $30 for this figure. Oh, he was expensive. He's like one of our older because he's bigger. So definitely, what I like about him is that they made him bigger. Like, they didn't make him the same size as Mario. Like, I'm glad, because overall, me being a kid growing up watching all these people, these characters in this video game, we know that Bowser was a lot bigger than all of them. So I appreciate Jax for really sticking with tradition on the sizes. Can't thank y'all enough. Okay, so with that being said, he's very articulated well. There are some instructions right here that comes with him that shows you how to put. I guess maybe you put let me see if it's water. Looks like batteries inside of him, but we're gonna find out. Because I might have some batteries that size. I don't know. Yeah, I do actually. I do. Don't know why. Am I strong enough to see it through? Go crazy is what I would do. Okay. So here is King Bowser, the figure. Looks really good. It looks like himself. An evil man. He kind of reminds me of, I don't know who plays the voice as him, but, looks kind of like Danny DeVito, I guess. I don't know, I'm just playing. So, I'm trying to figure out how do I, let me see, how do I get him open? Oh, okay. So you hit that button right here. I think you hit that button right here. I don't know. But we're about to figure out something. Oh. Yep, that's what you do. So back here is some batteries that you operate. I hope I don't need no screwdriver for this, because if I do, I was, yeah, I probably do. I might have a screwdriver in here. Yeah, I think I do. So, let's get this bad boy open. Voila. Am I strong enough to see you through? If I can't have you, I don't want nobody, baby. I don't own that song either. I'm just singing it, so I don't want to get no copyright flag. Oh, I know nobody. Yvonne Elman? Olman? I don't know what her name was. That's an older song from Saturday Night Fever. I hope these batteries are small. If they're not, okay. So there's the batteries right here. Ooh. Well, I do get some skinny batteries. Okay. All right, we doing something. I just hope this don't make a lot of noise. So, I put the batteries in, gang. They say he blows out like fire. It looks like, let me just show. In his mouth, there's like a light bulb or something. So we're going to figure out what is really going on. All right, so I got screw them in. Screw them. Oh, okay. Now I see what's going on. Okay. Thank God, thank goodness for a screwdriver having it hands on. Okay. So that's kind of neat, like his shell back here. I like that, I really do. Okay. So that's for, oh, look at that. Okay, I like that. Okay. So basically, you just hit that button and the red light goes off, and that's his fire that he breathes out. Like, don't that look good on camera? Look at that! Oh my god! Oh wow, that's really neat. Yeah, King Koopa. So he's ready for war. But this reminds me of Ninja Turtles a little bit. This figure does. But I think Mario was out before Ninja Turtles, if I'm mistaken. I think Ninja Turtles have come out like 87, 88, 89, maybe one of them. And definitely he's articulated to be a bigger guy, a bigger creature. Like, I like this. Wow. So his tail is articulated as well, too. Oops, don't want to drop him. So he's really a good looking villain figure. Like, I like it. You can pose him, whatever you want to do. But definitely, like I said, they'll give you instructions to show you how to operate that. So I will give this figure definitely a 10 out of 10. I really do like it. I think that Bowser, aka King Boris, I called him growing up, is one of my favorite figures. And I would have it no other way. So here we go. So there is your King Bowser. All right. Oh Lord, he's gonna sit down. So I'm gonna line everybody up together to show what we all talked about. And I don't know why I had this peach down her all right here, but she okay. Ooh, just belched a little bit. That ain't great. Let me make sure I can definitely stand him up. You always want to have the damsel in distress, not at the front, but at least by her man. Cause I believe that I believe growing up that Princess Peach, aka Toadstool, was his love interest. I don't think they really try to show that case in the cartoon growing up. Maybe they try to do it here, but yeah, she was his love interest, but it was in a loving way of maybe she kissed him on the cheek or something when I was growing up. I can't remember. But definitely you can pick up these figures at your local Walmart. I didn't see them at Target. Not saying Target don't have them, but you can definitely get these figures for a night. I think he's about $40. The rest of them are $20 a piece. They're worth getting. don't anticipate of not getting Princess Peach. I think you should still get her, add her to your collection. Please, everyone, thank you so much. I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers, and a lot of my view time hours are going up as well too. Thank you. I couldn't do this without you, gang. YouTube world, thank you for supporting me, as well as on Instagram. Please make sure you like and share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Boy with the Pampers and the Toys. Please make sure you like, share, subscribe to your family, your friends, and all your enemies. And everyone have a great day. Summertime is here. And go check out this movie, Mario Brothers, the movie. It's really a great movie. Have a great day. I got the power.